Brahma is the only reality. All else is unreal. Men are eager in their search for happiness in unreal worldly objects and do not want to know the truth of the self, though in that alone lies real happiness and bliss. For man's mind is infatuated with desires. The wonder of wonders is that, though men see that all men are mortal, they are not brought to their senses. The world is like the shadow of trees reflected in water. The world is unreal as this shadow. To realize that this world is unreal is sadhana, or religious practice. The foremost and fundamental means of realizing the self is dispassion. Without dispassion, true realization cannot be had. It is correct reasoning and true knowledge that are required. When true knowledge dawns, there remains nothing to give up or to get hold of. Without knowledge, there can be no salvation. Knowledge is essential for real peace. From the standpoint of knowledge, there is one. From the standpoint of love, two. And of desire, many. In the I feeling, only one exists. In prema, two. Bhagavan and the devotee. And in desire, many exist in the form of my body, my relations, and my house, etc. By the term dharma, I understand the effort to cross the sea of this world of creation. That one has to come into this world is a wrong notion. To give it up and return to the origin is dharma. As bubbles rise in water, so in the mind, one idea after another floats to the surface and draws the mind from one object to another. When desire for objects disappears, the mind gradually becomes quiet. When the mind becomes quiet, it becomes possible to approach the self. Men say, we practice dharma, yet they don't dive deep and see what they are really doing in its name. They do not try to and cannot understand whether by what they are doing they are practicing dharma or getting any benefit. Throughout their lives, they observe some rules of actions and prohibitions but never examine how far they have progressed by these practices. For want of a discrimination, they cannot do it. Without reasoning and discrimination, dispassion does not grow, and without dispassion, there can be no dharma. Earnestness alone is what is wanted. All religious rules and practices are for getting that. Without such sincere earnestness, everything is useless. We should realize that the world is unreal. Without giving up desires, no one can purify the mind, and without purification of the mind, that conviction cannot grow. Why is there the fear of death? This is because of sanskaras, left over from previous births. In previous births, we experienced death many times and suffered thereby. These notions are in the mind, in a latent state, and this is why the talk of death rouses fear. No happiness is equal to that of samadhi, and no sorrow greater than death. As the bliss of samadhi cannot be described, so the pain of death cannot be put into words. Too much sleep is not good. Already there exists the sleep of ignorance, so why could sleep? Men pass away peaceful and beautiful calm nights in sleep alone, when night is especially suitable for meditation on the self. Enjoying sexual pleasures is like taking a sweetened ball of poison. Nothing covers the self as much as this. The more this desire fades away, the thinner will be the cover.